My name, Rosemary John Ignatius. I'm from Akwa Ibom State, Ibion Ibom local government area. I'm from Ikot-Idaha here. I'm feeding children in Ikot-Idaha Ibiono government primary school.
The food is quite tasty, it's nutritious, and the children look forward to it. They enjoy the meals. Each time they come to school, they are happy.
When I come to school, I eat every day.
The food that they brought is so sweet. I like the food.
I did not eat at home because there was no food in the house. I'm taking my food outside and share it with my brother.
The program is very interesting and very, very lucrative. In short, I don't know how to describe it. Pupils are happy, parents are happy, teachers are also happy. Not to talk of the farmers. The farmers are happy because they now sell their goods. They go to the farm, get the farm, we have the middleman that brings the items out for the caterers to buy. They buy, cook, and supply.
I thank all the federal government for what they did. I'm very happy to be a partaker of this indoor business.
Childhood is a unique window of opportunity. To invest in a child is to invest in the future. The Homegrown School Feeding Program has tapped into this unique opportunity by providing a hot, nutritious meal for our public primary pupils in schools in Nigeria. These meals that we provide them daily is sourced from the community, grown by local farmers. We call these farmers the smallholder farmers, and the multiplier effect we see with these smallholder farmers is the fact that there is a guaranteed off-taking market for the food that they produce. You can imagine when we have to produce 3.2 million eggs for the pupils in 22 states of the country where we presently feed. The farmers have to increase their farm size, and they have to aggregate this produce to be able to get the food across to the children. While they get the food across to the children, they have increased income. And from the increased income, they have an increased livelihood. We have not only catered for the livelihood of the farmers, but also the livelihood of the cooks. For us, the cooks have been part of the financial inclusion process of the federal government. The cooks have access to financial services that meet their needs. They are able to save because we pay directly into their accounts. They are able to prepare nutritious meals for these children. They have they have also been screened medically to be able to provide these meals. By including them in the financial process, we have enabled them to reduce the poverty within their community and also to boost prosperity. What of the children? Our children are the main beneficiaries. We have a lot of them who have not attended school or did not wait to complete school. But because of that meal, it became a motivation for them to come to school. I remember when I was young, and I was discussing with a friend yesterday, and of the stories we told, we remembered Samco milk, which was the milk we got when we were in school. That motivation allows the children to attend school and to pay attention in class. We have testimonies from teachers who say there is active participation in our schools, while the head teachers testify that pupils migrate from the private schools to the public schools because of that one meal. Because of this investment in children, we have helped to promote equitable societies, allowing more people to be able to participate in economic development. But we can't tell the story ourselves with numbers. 7.5 million children feeding, 75,000 cooks, they are here. and they will be speaking to what they have benefited on the program and how the program has impacted on their lives. Mrs. Rosemary is a cook.
Thank you. My name is Rosemary John Ignatius. I'm representing Akwa Ibom State.
Bola Tinubu Colloquium, and the theme this year is investing in people. And I have here the Honorable Minister of Labor and Productivity, Chief Chris Ngige. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Labor and employment.
Okay, labor and employment. I beg your pardon.
Employment, you have productivity subsumed.
Okay. Okay, and the theme this year, investing in people, and your ministry is also key to implementing or carrying out this agenda of investing in people. How significant is this theme, and how well has the federal government carried out this agenda of investing in the people?
Yes, very good. My ministry is Ministry of Labor and Employment. When the people hear about the employment in there, they don't know that under that employment you have so many things subsumed. Subsumed there are one, productivity. That's why you have the productivity center under me. We measure the productivity of people that are in employment. Are they performing? What are they giving back to their employers? That's productivity. We also have welfare of those that are employed, those who are in employment. We are not really the employers, but we manage those who are employed, and we manage the employers of labor. Those are the people in the organized private sector under different associations. That's Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, NASIMA, National Nigerian Chambers of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. We also manage NESMA, Small Scale Medium Association. We manage NECA, which is the Consultative Association of Employers in that category. Then we manage the unions. The unions are formed to protect the welfare of workers in terms of their promotions, their salaries, and to make sure that their rights are not curtailed or hindered.
But, Honorable Minister, now in terms of you talked about employment also under your purview. Now in terms of job creation, what are some of those programs that have created just specifically for the teeming youth? Because we listened to the Minister of National Planning talking about the large number of youths that make up Nigeria's population, and most of these people are out of employment or underemployed.
No, I didn't finish what we do on the employment.
Okay.
I cannot tell you categorically that we don't undertake what you can call human resources development. We do. Underemployment. That is why we have NDE, Nigerian National Director for Employment. It doesn't create direct employment, but we get people, train them, make them entrepreneurs. There are about 12 vocational areas of things that they can do. Some of them do programs of 3 months, 6 months, and even 1 year. They learn skills. They learn how to open up their own businesses. They learn how to form themselves into cooperatives and access grants, loans, and other government empowerment programs. So this is under employment. NDE is our institution for doing that. They also even encourage farmers, because farming is a profession. So they look after farmers. Lies with agriculture. Link them up with agriculture. Link them up to all the banks, Bank for Agriculture, where they can get funds to start their life from. So these are the things that we do under employment. My ministry also does an aspect of protection of pensioners. Because pensioners are people who were in jobs before but are now retired. As a matter of fact, that word employment takes care of those that are in employment, those that have been employed, those that are not employed, we teach them how to get employed or how to employ themselves. And those who are underemployed, because there are some people who are employed but they are not fully employed. And those who don't have at all, they can then fall into our social security network of being vulnerable. Yeah.
Before we go, maybe into all that, and you know, this colloquium, of course, coincides with the 66th birthday of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As a member of the All Progressives Congress, now tell us about the man, the Tinubu you know.
The Asiwaju I know.
The Asiwaju you know.
The Jagaban of Bogo. The Jagaban, I had known him and I had met him in 1993 during the Nadeko protests. If you remember, his activism, his progressivism didn't start today. That period in 1993, he was one of the few senators that told the then president, military president Babangida, General Babangida, that he cannot give them master clauses on the 1979 constitution, which they were operating then, because he confined them to only legislating for antiquities and whatever. So that is progressivism, that is activism started then. Then in 2003, we became closer. I was the governor of the PDP in Anambra State, and he was an AD governor, the only surviving governor of the Obasanjo push in the Southwest. He survived because he's a very good strategist and tactician. He also executes. The only thing that is my friend, he will only need people to help him execute. But strategy, vision, give it to him, 100%. He's game. Many people can't compete with him. So he's a progressive-minded leader. As a matter of fact, the progressive politics in Nigeria was almost dying in that 2003 when Obasanjo captured the other 4 states of Ogun, Oyo, Osun, Ondo, and swept Ekiti and swept off their governors, 5 of them. So Asiwaju rallied round. His party was the AD. He started looking for new frontiers. I was one of the few persons that he touched base with in the East. And we aligned. Because Obasanjo was also fighting me. And my enemy's enemy is my friend. So we aligned together and decided to expand the coast. We called the Southern Governors Forum here in Lagos so that we can get more people on board. And it was that discussion that metamorphosed into the formation of the AC, Action Congress. And in the formation, I had gone to America. Everything, we left it for him and Atiku Abubakar, and Chief Oshoba, and Debayo and others assisted. But those ones were already out of office. So, the Asiwaju I know is a man with a lion heart. He's courageous, not afraid to take risk, not afraid to fail and start again. So, he's a politician's politician.
One daunting task he's faced with now is reuniting members of the All Progressives Congress.
Yes.
How big a task is this, and how well equipped would you say he is to carry out this task? Quickly, sir, for the sake of time.
In every family, you must have family grumblings. It might even blow up into full-blown disagreements. But in any place you gather human beings, societies, associations, families, like I pointed out, not to talk about country, where in the APC we have diverse people. We're bound to have some disagreements, opposition of ideas and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he was a founding man, founding lion of the APC. You can count us. We know ourselves, and we know our number, and we know the sacrifices we made. But he was in the lead. He was the